Good morning. I am Siddharth Sharma from Arya College of Engineering and IT from Department of Mechanical Engineering. I am presenting lecture on analysis of heat exchanger by LMTD method. In this, we will cover the log mean temperature difference, that is LMTD, LMTD for parallel flow and LMTD for counter flow. Now, first of all, we will discuss the LMTD, that is logarithmic mean temperature difference. For what is logarithmic mean temperature difference? So, LMTD is defined as the temperature difference which, if constant, would give the same rate of heat transfer as actually occur under variable condition of temperature difference. With the help of LMTD, the value of temperature at any length of heat exchanger or vice versa is easily available. Now, LMTD for a parallel flow. The diagrammatic arrangement show the parallel flow arrangement for what we will calculate the LMTD. In parallel flow, the fluid, whether it is hot or cold, flow in the same direction, and the diagrammatic arrangement is shown. The mass of hot fluid is mH and cold fluid is mc. Difference between temperature is a delta T, and both the fluids are flow in the same direction. Temperature at the hot surface is Th and in and Th out, and for cold surface is Tc in and Tc out. Area is shown on the horizontal line. Now we will calculate the LMTD for parallel flow heat exchanger. So let us consider elementary area dA of the heat exchanger. The rate of flow of heat through this elementary area is given by dq is equal to u dA Th minus Tc. That is equal to u into dA dot delta T. As a result of heat transfer dq through the area dA, the hot fluid is cooled by dTh, whereas cold fluid is heated by dTc. The heat balance over a differential area is dq is equal to minus mh cph dTh is equal to m dot c cpc dot dTc is equal to u dA Th minus Tc, where dTh is negative and dCt is positive. So dTh is equal to, from the above equation, dq upon mh cph is equal to minus dq upon ch, and dTc is equal to similarly dq upon cc, where ch and cc are the heat capacity or water equivalent of hot or cold water respectively. Now dTh minus dTc is equal to minus dq 1 by ch plus 1 by cc, and difference of dTh minus dTc is given by d theta. Substituting the value of d theta in equation number 5, we will get d theta is equal to minus u dA Th minus Tc 1 by ch plus 1 by cc. So we will become d theta upon theta is equal to minus u dA 1 by ch plus 1 by cc. By integrating between the inlet outlet condition, that is area is equal to 0 to area is equal to a, we get the ln theta 1 upon theta 2 is equal to minus ua 1 upon ch plus 1 upon cc. Total heat transfer rate between the two fluid is given by q is equal to minus q is equal to ch th1 minus th2 is equal to cc tc2 minus tc1. Substituting the value of 1 by ch and 1 by cc in equation number 7, we will get ln theta by theta 2 by theta 1 is equal to ua upon q theta 2 minus theta 1. इसलिए हीट ट्रांसफर रेट इज इक्वल टू ua theta 2 minus theta 1 upon ln theta 2 upon theta 1. Now we know q is equal to ua theta m, where theta del dm is equal to theta m, that is equal to theta 2 minus theta 1 upon ln theta 2 upon theta 1 is equal to theta 1 by theta 2 upon ln theta 1 upon theta 2. This expression gives the value of LMTD for the parallel flow. Now we come to the counter flow. In the counter flow heat exchanger, hot and cold fluids flow in the different direction, as we can see in the diagram. Left hand side diagram show the flow arrangement, and the right hand side diagram gives the temperature distribution. We can easily see The temperature is theta 1, theta 2, dTh, th2, dq, ta, tt, all are same as the parallel flow, counter flow, but the direction is the different. Now we will calculate that dq is equal to ms cph dth minus mc cpc dtc. We will calculate dth minus dc, that is equal to minus dq 1 by ch minus 1 by cc. As we done in the parallel flow, we done similar activity, and we will get the value of d theta upon theta, that is equal to minus u dA 1 upon ch minus 1 upon cc. Again integrating between the limit between the 0 to a, we will get ln theta 2 upon theta 1 is equal to minus ua 1 by ch minus 1 by cc. So we will get the value of 1 by ch and 1 by cc, and by putting the value of 1 by ch and 1 by cc, we will get the heat transfer rate, that is equal to finally u is a into theta m, and theta m is equal to theta 2 minus theta 1 upon ln theta 2 minus theta 1. This expression show the LMTD, that is logarithmic mean temperature difference for the counter flow. Now the effectiveness NTU method. Heat transfer effectiveness is given by Q is equal to Q upon Q maximum, that is equal to actual heat transfer rate upon maximum possible heat transfer rate. Actual heat transfer rate is given by Cc into, for cold fluids, Tc out minus Tc in, and for hot fluids, Ch into Th in minus Th out. So we will get the delta T maximum, that is equal to Th in minus Tc in. So Q maximum is equal to C minimum Th in minus Tc in. This figure shows the temperature rise of cold fluid in a heat exchanger will be equal to the temperature drop of the hot fluid when the heat capacity rates of the hot and cold fluid are identical. So we will get the effectiveness Q dash upon Q maximum, that is equal to Th out minus Th out upon T in equal to Tc in. Now effectiveness for the parallel flow 1 minus exponential of this. So we will get the effectiveness, and on by this way we will get the effectiveness and NTU for the parallel